2.156-inch blade. A lot quicker deployment of the blade. And then you can close the knife. Today, we're clearly going to look at a knife. This is the CRKT Squid. Why exactly are we doing a knife? This channel is supposed to be about vlogs, supposed to be about tech, supposed to be about cameras. Well, this new series right here, it's going to be about stuff that's $25 or less. This knife, $21. Boom. You'll not believe how useful having a knife like this on a day-to-day basis really is. Opening your mail, cutting some rope, slashing tire, cut that one out. You know, whether it's something like this, something like this, something like this, or even a little baby knife from Switzerland. Having a knife, very useful. So now that we've quickly talked about just carrying a knife in general, let's talk about this knife. CRKT Squid, compact knife, 2.156-inch blade, legal to carry almost anywhere, not considered a weapon, it's just a knife. This one in particular, it's got a stone wash finish, nice smooth finish, nothing too fancy, so obviously, folding knife. This one doesn't have any sort of assisted opening. You're not going to be like, woo, oh crap. Don't even bother. You got this little divot right here, put your thumb, press it open, lock open, good to go. Quick, simple. So this is a frame lock. Lock right here. If you want to close the knife, press this lock here on the frame, and then you can close the knife. So when this knife is fully open, pretty small, a little less than 6 inches, 5.701 inches to be exact. When it's closed, it's going to be naturally much smaller, 3.476 inches to be exact. Being a compact knife designed for everyday carry, it's going to be super light, right? Wrong. This is my Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 knife. Much larger, as you can see. Weighs about the same, to be honest. This is just some cheap SOG knife. Much larger, as you can see. This thing is not a frame lock. Way lighter than this guy. As you can see, much larger. You don't want the knife to be too light either. You want it to have a little bit of weight. It's going to give you more confidence when you're using the knife. It's just going to feel better in hand. And you know what? This knife feels real good in hand. So with the stone wash finish, it's really smooth. There's definitely not a whole lot of friction here on the knife edge itself. It's got some friction cutouts here, so it doesn't really work, but it's there. Considering how small this knife is, it fits real well in your hand. Unlike some of the other knives, your index finger is protected from the blade. Some knives, it comes up right against the blade. My Kershaw Shuffle 2, as you can see here, you could hold it like here, or you hold it here, but as you can see, it comes up right up to almost the blade. Whereas here, yeah, quite a bit. It does have this loop down here for like a lanyard or a key ring, but other than that, that's really all that's on this knife. It does have a pocket clip here, and this knife conceals really well in your pocket. So as a quick test to see, tell me, can you see where the CRKT Squid is on me? Well, you probably can't because it's being hidden by my shirt. Pretty good concealment here. Comes out pretty quickly. Even if I put it in this pocket down here, wow, okay, I need to get back on some keto here. Well, you know, you could see it, but, you know, it's not going to stand out. And, you know, when I carry it, it's usually going to be up here in the useless pocket down here. Deployment, after you take it out, not too bad. Unlike this Kershaw Shuffle 2, taking it out, kind of got to rotate it. It's got a different orientation. Boom. I definitely prefer this. A lot quicker deployment of the blade versus Kershaw Shuffle 2. Hold on. Alright, so that's the pocket clip for the CRKT Squid. Alright, I'm going to go do a jog. There's also some serrations down here on the back. So Squid, it's a really basic knife. Nothing more, nothing less. This knife is made in China, you know, for the price, $21, $25. 8CR13 MOV steel, definitely a Chinese steel, definitely cheap. And to be honest, the steel has deformed a little bit from just general usage, but in terms of cutting, this thing's still pretty good. We're going to do my no patent pending at all test. We're going to cut 11 sheets of paper, see how this thing does. We might have to rethink this 11 sheets of paper thing because it doesn't work too well. Let's give it a better chance. Let's just go standard paper. Alright, there you go. Not really designed for stabbing, as you can see. It is only a single sided blade. Let's just see how it does. Single sheet of paper. There you go. Not bad on a single sheet of paper. Not great. So this knife was designed by Lucas Burnley. I don't know who Lucas Burnley is. I'm cool that he designed this knife because it's a really good knife. And hopefully as I get more knives, in my knife buying career, I'll understand who Lucas Burnley is, have much more respect for him. But he's made a great knife. So Lucas, great job. So, long story short, what have we learned today? We learned that this is the first video in a series where I talk about stuff that's basically $25 or less. This knife cost me $21, and I just looked on Amazon and it was actually $18. So boom, right there. The CRKT Squid compact knife, it's under that 3-inch limit for knives carried at most workplaces. So you're not going to get in trouble bringing this to work. More likely than not. This is not legal advice. Follow your work policies. Stonewash finish, pocket clip, 18CR13 MOV steel, single-sided blade, folding design, frame lock, no assisted opening at all, lanyard hole. And overall, it's just a nice basic knife to get the job done for most stuff that you're going to encounter on a day-to-day basis. You're not going to be the next survivor, dude, cutting up some bison or boar with this knife. If you do, probably not going to have a very good time. Definitely recommend it for anyone who's looking for a nice budget knife that's pretty good quality. $25 or less. So, CRKT Squid, it's a great deal, under $25.